Hey guys, it's Jess at Seeds and Sanity, and I am headed out to the chicken coop because it is coop cleaning day. So about every week or 2 weeks, just kind of depending, we have to get out here and clean the coop, and by we, I mean me. It is my job. So I'm gonna open up the big doors on the back end here, which gives me a nice expansive area to work in. Now for right now, I have been storing our feed bucket and our treats bucket, our extra grains, as well as our extra shavings in here. I am probably going to take those things out of here. Haven't quite figured out though where I'm gonna put them. So we'll see. Maybe I can still put the bags in here, what doesn't fit inside the actual containers. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I get my coop cleaned out. It's not that hard, it does not take that long, and it keeps everything healthy and fresh for the birds. The actual chicken poop and the shavings can go right into the compost bin, so it's beneficial for us and for the compost for our garden. Chicken poop, composted chicken poop is really healthy for the garden. It'll be nice this year to be able to use my own compost in the fall instead of having to buy compost. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything out of here and get to cleaning, and I'll show you how that goes. It's pretty fast. On a side note, I do want to get a piece of linoleum. I had wanted to put one in originally and didn't. Just didn't have any, and then we got hit with the whole virus stuff going on, so I really just didn't get out to find a piece. But I do think I am going to pick up a piece of linoleum to put in the bottom here, just because I think that'll be an extra way to make this even easier to clean out and protect the wood floor inside the hen house. So yeah, let's get to cleaning so that we can get a, come here chicken, so that we can get a nesting box installed for the girls, because I think 1 or 2 of these ladies might be laying eggs in the next couple weeks. Fingers crossed. All right. This is Marilla in here with me. She is always looking to help me with stuff. She's like, anytime I'm outside, there she is. She comes running to see me, and it's super cute. So in this metal container, I'll just show you real quick. This is actually just where I keep chicken treats, really. It's where I store the grit, any scratch greens, we keep some mealworms, just, some yummy things for the ladies. They appreciate their treats. So here you go, girls. So yeah, just like to keep some yummy stuff available for them. So I'm gonna give them a little something to enjoy while I'm doing this. Oh, you wanna get down and go with them? Come on. Bye, Marilla, thanks for helping. So yeah, that's just what I keep in this container. I actually have a whole big giant 50-pound bag of scratch grains. I don't think that's gonna fit in my bucket here. So I'm debating whether or not I wanna fill this sucker up all the way or not. I really probably need to get another bucket. And what I'd ultimately like to do is I'd like to build maybe a little riser back here that I can set my feed buckets onto. At first I was concerned about the sun and stuff on them. I don't think it's going to be a problem though, just because it's so much shade. If it does seem like it's a problem, we could always move this out to the shed if need be. But, I worry more about critters in the shed than I worry about in the actual hen house. So we'll see. So let me get this stuff moved, and I'll show you how we get this coop clean. All right, so my little chicken helper is back. Marilla is here with me, and I am just testing out where I think I'm going to put this nesting box. So I picked up one of these plastic nesting boxes. I was going to just build some wood ones, because really nesting boxes don't have to be anything fancy. You can use an egg crate, you can use a cat litter box, you can use just some wood and make a little box. So you can use anything. I went with these just because I thought they'd fit the space. They had the little bar on the outside to hop up onto easily, and being plastic, I knew that I could take them out and give them a good cleaning, good scrubbing out every couple months as needed. So I'm pretty excited. They fit exactly where I wanted them to fit. I'm going to be putting one on this side and one on this side in between those two pieces. I'm also going to be installing a new roost bar. The girls really like to roost up top there. That area is actually open because their run is predator proofed in wire. We were able to not wire that area, and we discovered they just really love sleeping up there. And for me, I think that's perfect, especially in the hot summer here. I think it'll be nice for them to be up high, not down here in the enclosed space. We do have the side windows and the same large vent on this end. We have not got any rain in here yet. We've had a couple good storms, and so far everything stayed high and dry, and I think she is looking for a place, you guys. I don't know a lot about all this chicken behavior, but I think she's close to laying. So we're gonna get her box installed. I took my flat end of my shovel, or my flat shovel, and I just pulled all of the shavings with the chicken poop and feathers to the front. I gotta go back and get in those corners, because if you're gonna clean it, you might as well clean it all the way. So I'm gonna get my smaller shovel out and go ahead and get all of that stuff out of here. I want it to be really clean for them. And I'm also gonna show you, since they roost up there, where they poop. All right, so I've already removed their ladder and closed their door, but up here is where they like to roost, so up there is where their poop goes. So all along this ledge just gets covered in poop. So I basically just reach up there with my flat shovel, and I just go ahead and pull all the poop that I can find with the shovel down, and it just falls onto the ground down here in the run. And then the second part of cleaning is actually cleaning out here in the run. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the feed dish and go ahead and rake any poo and stuff that's out here as well, and then go ahead and get that into my wheelbarrow to take to my compost also. The whole process of cleaning out this coop takes maybe 10 to 15 minutes, truly. It's not really a big thing. I know the idea of it can gross some people out. I would just say, if you take the time to clean your coop out regularly, you shouldn't really have any issues with flies or smell. Let me take a little smell. Nope, I don't smell anything. So yeah, just, clean it out once a week, or every 2 weeks, or every 3 or 4 weeks, or whatever you need to do for however many chickens you have. And that'll make all the difference for you as far as any kind of smell or anything goes in your coop. So for today, it's just a scrape and replace of the shavings. Up there on the ledge, I'm just gonna scrape it. I will come out here though, definitely a few times a year at least, and go ahead and really get up there with a stiff dry brush and make sure that everything gets down off of that ledge. I think that'll be important to keeping the coop as clean and healthy for the girls as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to it and rake this area out. Alright, so now that everything is gathered, I have found that if I park the wheelbarrow a little bit of ways and then tilt it over, I can kind of just hold it up with my leg and then reach over my wheelbarrow with my shovel and kind of scoop everything in. So my shovel actually has no handle. It's broken. Marilla's still here with me. I'm convinced this chicken is looking for a place to lay an egg, and so I have decided to go ahead and also install her, or there, I guess it's not just for her, but to go ahead and install the one nesting box that I had picked up already. I'm gonna go ahead and get that put in for her today, because she is over here just digging around in corners looking for somewhere to go. So I think that might be what she needs. So we're gonna go ahead and get that installed for her. So I'm just gonna keep scraping, get this cleaned out, and then try and get her box up for her right away. It might not be that she wants to lay an egg. She might just be really enjoying keeping me company, because she sometimes does. But I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna get the rest of this scraped out and cleaned out good, and put some fresh shavings down and get that nesting box. And I'll show you how I'm gonna install that. All right, so in order to put this nesting box in and not have a gap in the back, we're gonna go ahead and mount this nesting box to a piece of plywood. That way we can just put the plywood in and connect the plywood itself to those studs. All right, so I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna set the nesting box right on top of my piece of plywood. Gonna leave enough room to put some screws in over here and not totally be on the edge of the wood so that I don't split it. And then I'm literally just gonna make a line right down here.
Not straight.
Does it really need to be straight? It's not straight at all. It'll work though. That happened.
Yes.
On camera.
There's a reason why I build things. Generally speaking.
We like to keep it real, and the reality is that I suck with starting a screw. Sometimes it looks like you might suck with even turning on the power button. All right, here we go. 4th time is a charm. Ready, 1, 2, 3, go.
Good job at stripping the head of the screw.
Yes, but it's in. Why am I having such a hard time with these?
Can I take care of it? Why don't you let me screw that in?
That chicken is like, lady, get it together.
My God, Jess. Weird.
My husband said I can't use a screwdriver anymore.
I didn't say you couldn't use a screwdriver.
He cut me off. He said I was trashing the project. Oh, made the same sound, didn't it?
I didn't strip the screw though.
All right, so
My screw go shooting across the yard.
it ain't pretty, but the box is on there. There's no gap in the back for an egg to fall through, and we're gonna go ahead and get it put inside the coop. Marilla's in there singing a song. I don't know if you could hear her in the background or not.
How high do you want it?
All the way up to where I had it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if you had it.
I think that'll
You
be.
want it there?
Well, yeah, that's good.
Here?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Nope, quality control. Here she comes. Maybe she has an opinion of how high she wants it. What do you think, Marilla? Where do you want your box? Up high? Down low? What's that box?
Look.
Oh, you have zip ties.
Excuse me, those need to
She
go back
is.
in my box.
Can you go put those back in Papa's toolbox, please?
Look,
You know what,
I
Papa? My thumb needs a kiss.
can see it from me.
Why does your thumb need a kiss?
Because I screwdrivered myself. We're putting up a nesting box for Marilla.
Ow.
Ow, that's my thoughts exactly. Ooh.
Excuse me, guys.
Mama.
All right, yeah, baby.
One of the chicken got touched. That one was really still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look at Marilla. She just wants this box, man. Do you need a hand, Papa?
You want it up this high?
I think so, yeah. I think she'll like it up there. She can hop up to it. Not over the window, but don't you love it when you're trying to install something and then someone comes in with their 10 cents? Okay, now a little to the left. Nope, down a little. Back to the right. Can you adjust it so that it's not crooked? The left corner is higher, probably because of the way I screwed it onto the
You screwed it on
plywood.
incorrectly. That's not my fault.
You want to be in there? You want to come up with Marilla? 1, 2, 3, big jump. There you go. It's gonna be loud. Cover your ears. Yeah, see, I had it a little crooked there. More important that the box be level than the wood, obviously. What should we put in here for you, Marilla? You want some fresh hay in there? There we go. Nesting box.
Don't pack me. Check it out. Check it out.
Papa, in the chicken coop.
Papa's shoving the bird in the box.
Check it out.
He's like, here, this is your nesting box. Get inside.
Butt's sticking out the wrong end. Is she gonna go in and turn around?
The butt needs to go in, Marilla. I'm sure she'll figure it out on her own, but... You guys, this is why we put these giant doors in the back of the coop. So that it was easier for us to clean and do things inside when we needed to.
What you think?
Cool.
Think she likes it?
Yeah.
Augie's like, she's still and I can finally pet her more.
Don't touch her bum.
Why?
Because that's her private places. You don't want the chicken to peck your Petey, do you?
Hey, that was on my book on my shirt.
It says you're a nesting box, Augie. Are you a nesting box?
He's a cuddling box.
I don't know if she feels comfortable or not, or if she's waiting for you guys to give her some space.
No, I want to see her.
And take her out. There you go, Marilla.
think? Did you like it or not?
I do.
Tell you what. Here, hold on.
Hold on. In the chicken coop.
Like this. There you go. There you go.
I love how you said I could have chickens, but you would never touch them or do anything for them.
And I won't. I will not do anything for them. I built you the coop. That's probably.
All right, Marilla, check it out, girlfriend. That's your nesting box. We got to get a 2x4 up here for the perch inside. Do we have a piece over there that we can use? All right, let's give Marilla some space, okay? Let's give her some space and let her check it out. You want to come down? You want me to get you down?
No, I understand.
You want to stand, okay.
You want to
Whoops,
go.
my
The other
fingers.
one, you might as well do the other one.
Oh, I only have the one. I only got one.
You got 6 chickens.
Well, I know. I'm going to put another box on the other side, but I didn't get it yet. Look at this face. Look at this face. He's saying, woman, you knew you were going to get more than one. Why didn't you just do it from the beginning?
Why didn't you use the little box that I made?
Look at- She doesn't need that, Augie. Please don't try to give that to her. She doesn't need it.
Her sniffling.
She nibbled it. She's probably like, get it away from me. Okay, let's leave Marilla alone. Let's give her some space.
Here.
I think she might want to use her box. Or at least check it out on her own. Come on down. Bye, Marilla. Enjoy your space. All right, so the first nest box is in. I was just gonna come and scoop out the rest of my stuff in the coop, but look at the girls. They're so happy in there, digging in the dirt. I don't really wanna go in there and scoop and disturb them. So I'm just gonna leave them be, and I will come back out and finish scooping a little bit later. Man, Marilla is all up in the quality control.
How are you going to get this out?
Just like that. We don't need a ton in there, so just separate some out.
You better back away. You know you can't be with this stuff.
I know. Hay and I don't get along anymore. Which is funny considering I used to have horses for most of my first half of my life. But perfect. Thanks, babe.
Not enough in there.
I'm never
All right, just like that, the coop is done. They've got a nice little nesting box.
I want to free
Fresh shavings. I put the shavings in a bit deeper than I needed to. I had a shavings bag that had gotten wet, and so I wanted to just kind of let them dry out a bit. So I'm going to leave the big back doors open on the coop. They weren't soaked, but they were a little bit damp just when I got to the bottom of them. So I'm going to leave this open all day and see if they dry out. If they dry out just fine today, then I'll leave them in here. If they still look moist tonight, then I may scrape that top layer off. So anyway, the nesting box is in. The chicken is getting a hug. She seems happy. And
Give a hug, give a hug.
you did give her a hug. Good girl, Marilla. So yeah, we're going to leave them to their day. And that's it. That's coop cleaning day. That's what we do here. We just give them a nice healthy space. So hopefully she'll make use of that nesting box soon. Hopefully someone will be ready to lay an egg for us. And who's that out there? I see Sophia You see her out there through the little door? She's digging herself a little cool spot to lay in. So, all right. Talk to you guys later. Hope you have a great day. Bye. Augie, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so Papa just called us and told us that we needed to come around the back. Oh, good. He's getting filmed. All right, let's go inside, guys.
What do you want us to look at?
It's in there, but it's on the bottom.
Okay, let's go. There's something in here he said we need to see.
Okay, Augie. Go that way.
Oh my goodness, guys, look! Mason, look! You know what that is?
An egg.
That's our first egg.
Let's get it.
Right?
Can you hoist him up there, Papa?
Yes.
Augie is going to collect our very first egg.
Okay, now.
Now we got to be gentle with it. We don't want to
You
crack
know that
it,
it'll
okay?
break, okay? So you need to just pick it up and bring it to me.
Okay, pick it up and bring it to Papa.
There's none in there.
That's where they should leave them, but she left it down there. And that's fine.
There must be a chicken in there.
Here, put the egg right here.
I can hold it.
Can I take a picture of you holding the egg?
Yeah.
Don't